Crisis in Malaysia as a Filipino clan stakes an ancient and deadly claim to a remote corner of Borneo. Malaysia has responded with troops and fighter jets, a dramatic escalation of a bizarre 3-week siege that's threatening regional security and stability. This is Inside Story. A thorn in relations for decades. The neighbours are founding members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and share a long history of diplomatic ties. Malaysia has been brokering peace talks between the Philippine government and the largest Muslim rebel group, the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, since 2001. And both have elections coming up with a lot riding on how this whole issue is resolved. I mean, James, if we could deal with one of the conspiracy theories, the government is blaming the opposition for being in cahoots with the invaders. Is that a possibility?
No, I think that is propaganda by the government. It is quite clear that the opposition was not involved. The other conspiracy theory that's going around on the internet is that this was a conspiracy hatched by the previous Arroyo administration in Manila to embarrass the current president. I don't take this story seriously.
But it could work in his favour, couldn't it? I mean, there's talk that he could be calling on a state of emergency and that could delay the elections. Is that possible?
It is possible, but he has to pay a very high political price for that. And if he were to declare a state of emergency, he can't declare it for the whole country. He can only declare it for the state of Sabah.
Harry, you were going to say something?
Yes, well, I think we're reading too much in the framework agreement. No? What I have learned from people who were there in the negotiations is that it was, in fact, Malaysian authorities that was ramming it. No? And the reason became very apparent after it had been signed. Prime Minister Najib, because there's an election, was claiming credit for it. And more importantly, he was courting the Filipino vote in the crucial state of Sabah. No? In the last elections, there's even an entry on WikiLeaks saying that the UMNO resorted to vote buying in Sabah. No? And now, of course, you hear the same Prime Minister Najib saying that the likes of Anwar Ibrahim is involved in this issue, which, of course, is incredible. No? I think there's more political gain for UMNO to have Sabah play out in the manner that it is than for Philippine politicians, quite frankly.